Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have a little bit of an update on the Epstein case and some creepy details. The AG for the United States Virgin Islands has issued a subpoena for any communication between Jeffrey Epstein and the three children of hedge fund billionaire Glenn Dubin. So for anyone who's not familiar with Dubin, he was not only good friends with Epstein, but he was also named in the deposition given by Epstein and Maxwell victim Virginia Roberts Giuffre. Giuffre named Dubin as one of the men that Maxwell and Epstein forced her to have sex with when she was still a minor. And of course, Dubin denies this. But here's where the story takes an even more creepy turn. Dubin's wife, Eva Anderson Dubin, dated Epstein for 11 years, beginning in the 1980s and then into the early 1990s. Okay, that's weird on its face, right? He dated this woman for 11 years and now he's good friends with her husband. Okay, we can wonder about that and say kind of odd. Most men wouldn't do that, but here's where it gets even more strange. Dubin's daughter wrote fondly of Epstein and how he would visit her when she was a young teenager to discuss science and math lessons she was learning in school. So the daughter I'm speaking of is named Selena. In fact, Selena used to refer to Epstein as Uncle Jeff. And apparently some sources told Business Insider that when Selena was only 12 years old, she and Epstein had developed, quote, an especially close relationship. And in 2014, Epstein told people that he planned to marry her. So again, this is the daughter of the woman he dated for 11 years. This story is creepy on so many levels. It makes my skin crawl. So when Epstein was telling people that in 2014, she was 19 years old at the time. So thank God. I mean, at least he was talking about marrying a legal adult. She was still a teenager. But even more disturbing than some of this is the fact that Mr. and Mrs. Dubin continued to hold a relationship with Epstein and interact with him after he was arrested in 2007. So after Epstein's arrest and that 14-month work release agreement that Alex Acosta gave him, Dubin continued to defend him. Actually, he and his wife continued to defend Epstein. They wrote a letter to his probation officer stating that they were, quote, 100% comfortable with Epstein spending time with Selena, who at the time that they wrote that letter was 14 years old. And they said they were comfortable with him spending time with their other two minor children. So not only that, but Mrs. Dubin, the one who dated him for 11 years and then he wants to marry her daughter, wrote, quote, I could not ask for a better friend or godfather to my children. Oh my God. This pedophile was the godfather to their children and they're defending him. So, of course, the Dubins did their best. They tried to distance themselves from Epstein after he was arrested in 2019. They issued the following statements through a family spokesman. Quote, Glenn saw him perhaps once a year in large group settings and had no business interactions with him whatsoever after 2007. Eva and Selena Dubin accepted less than a handful of invitations to gatherings that included the founder of Microsoft and a DNA pioneer. The Dubins are horrified by Jeffrey Epstein's despicable conduct. Had they been aware of it, they would have cut off all ties instantly. I'm calling bullshit. I'm throwing the bullshit flag because they were aware of it. The Dubins were so cavalier about Epstein's alleged crimes, that not only did they continue a relationship with him after his arrest in 2007, they hosted him as a guest for Thanksgiving after he was released, in the same year that he was released from his phony prison sentence. And remember, this so-called prison sentence was for solicitation of minors for sex. So you invite that guy into your home to have Thanksgiving dinner with you and your children. Are you freaking kidding me? Did they not know that that was what was settled upon after he was actually being accused of child sex trafficking? They knew what he had been accused of. They knew what he pleaded guilty to, even if that wasn't the full charges. They knew what he pleaded to, and they knew what he was sentenced for. Are you freaking kidding me? All of these people now trying to moonwalk away from this disgusting pervert, this vile predator, as if, oh, we had no idea. How could we have known? Really? Do you read? I'm assuming you're a hedge fund billionaire. You must not be a moron. Not buying it for a minute. Not buying it for a minute. This whole family is just freaking creepy as hell. You're going to go be good friends with the guy who was bagging your wife for 11 years. And then she is going to make you the godfather to her children and let you hang out with her teenage daughter. Oh my God, what is wrong with these people? So yeah, creepy as hell. It's so gross, so absolutely gross. All right, guys, I will let you know when and if I hear more. Ghislaine Maxwell's second deposition is supposed to drop any minute now, so I've been keeping an eye out for that all day. As you know, I will sift through it with a fine-tooth comb, and I will tell you guys exactly what I find in it. Until then, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching and listening. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for listening to Plants and Politics. The only way we can take our country and power back is to spread the truth and build an army. So remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share on Facebook, YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Thanks again.